Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, this is going to be quite a random one, and I say random because we're making a spontaneous trip to UltraFlex Rotherham. It is Sunday the 17th of July, and it was a case of find something to do here or do something pretty spontaneous. Spontaneous being head to UltraFlex Rotherham. So it's going to take around an hour and 40 minutes to get there. It's nice and early in the morning. We're actually on time today. I say we, I'm on time. Sarah's actually, no, she's surprisingly is on time today, I'll give her that. But we are going to be heading for shoulders today, so we're essentially going to do maybe a little bit of chest as well, just because obviously there's a couple of really nice chest pieces there. And again, why would you not really want to use them? Especially whenever you're doing like a shoulder session, it's not really going to make any harm, or do any harm. I mean, we'll be on legs tomorrow, so we're not really needing to worry about any sort of kind of pushing body parts needing to be recovered or anything like that. But we're heading to UltraFlex Rotherham today, so whether I see any of the boys there or not, I'm not sure. It'll be a case of just kind of turn up and see who's there. But I'm really looking forward to it. I've got all my food prepped it all last night just to ensure that I had everything so we could leave nice and early this morning, so then we can get there, train and get back. But again, it's going to be a pretty random one just because it's been a spontaneous thing to do. And yeah, I mean, it's like a cool position to obviously be in, to just kind of decide, right, we're going to a different gym today that's 2 hours away. But yeah, that is really what's going to be happening in this session. So we'll take you through the shoulder workout, take you through everything that we're doing, bit of posing at the end, because the old anabolic lighting within the posing room in UltraFlex Rotherham that is very famous, that is like the anabolic lighting out at Q8, and we'll be jumping in there for some posing post workout, because today actually marks 11 weeks out, which is madness. Like, I genuinely don't know where the time has went, but today is 11 weeks out, so we are getting closer and closer and closer. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking like actually under some decent down lighting today, which will be pretty cool to see. But apart from that, I do hope that you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy it, of course, please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications, drop loads of comments down below, and let's get on the road.
Every week in this store, scan your sparks.
We have got pre-workout meal going in, so of course we've got the good old sweet potato. Stopped in there at M&S to pick up some cooked chicken. This is something that I always do whenever I go on the road. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit more expensive, so at the end of the day, if you are kind of looking towards dieting on a budget, or even an off-season on a budget, I probably wouldn't recommend stopping in at service stations and picking up things like chicken, because at the end of the day, that was like £8 and you're only getting 130 grams of cooked chicken per pack. So realistically, that's not a lot. Compared to if you cooked it at home, which I would normally do, and take it with you. I just find it a lot easier because I'm on the road quite a bit. It makes it a lot easier for me just to stop in at a service or stop either in at a supermarket and get some cooked chicken, because it makes things a whole lot easier. Obviously my potato and that's always pre-prepped. I will always pre-prep that, but I've got my pre-workout going in now, which I'm just going to have my chicken and sweet potato, some good old Himalayan salt. It's around half an hour now until we get there, so this is perfect timing for me to get a pre-workout meal in, and then by the time I'm there, it'll just be time for my pre-workout supplements in terms of defib. I'll take Ride-On, and then I've got my Intra ready. I also have a Monster here. I've got a green Monster and a watermelon Monster, but they probably won't be consumed before the session. But yeah, anyways, pre-workout meal going in, and then we'll pretty much be just straight back on the road, and then it'll be time to train. No messing about, we'll get straight into the session, and then we'll take you guys through some shoulders. Health. Pre-workout. So what we got?
Some fridge readers. Not very much of anything really. And 2 squares bars.
This probably looks the most dodgiest thing ever, but 6 Ride-On goes in pre-workout. Again guys, you can literally take Ride-On, like, you don't have to take 6 pre-workout, you can take like 3 in the morning, 3 pre-workout, or 3 in the morning, 3 6 to 8 hours later if you're taking it on a rest day, because you can take it on non-training days as well. But we have just arrived at UltraFlex in Rotherham, ready for shoulders. 6 ride on, going in pre-workout. I've also got my defib, which is in my bag. It's already made. Intra, it's already made as well. No code level up, and yeah, that's really it. I've actually got pretty good at taking this as well, because it used to be 4, I was alright with taking like 2 and 2, and I'm terrible with taking like capsules. But because now it's 6, I've forced myself to get used to taking 3 and 3. Do this. Feeling surprisingly good. So I believe this is like one of the gym shop pieces of kit, as in the shoulder press. We were going to jump on the Atlantis shoulder press first. I kind of had my eye on the Atlantis shoulder press just because I've never used it before. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've seen a lot of people run it, and I thought it would be good to jump on it. But whenever we went to jump on it, somebody was on it, and it was a case of I wanted to do something like a machine press first. So we've seen the gym shop press. I believe it's the gym shop press anyway, and it does feel extremely good. So we're going to go 4 plates for a top set. I'm looking for realistically minimum like 6 reps. If I can take 6, I'll be very happy. And then we'll take a good back off set of 12 plus. And then we'll move on from there. But we're not going to go into Atlantis today just because there's no point now. We'll probably do like a dumbbell press second, or another machine press, or a Smith machine press for that matter. And then we'll move on from there. One. quite hesitant when I pull this prime bench out because of how big it is, but it feels so like luxury. It actually feels so nice. So I'm quite happy that I've just got this one over. I believe the other ones are maybe something like, I don't know. All the benches at UltraFlex Rotherham are like Atlantis. So potentially the red ones are Atlantis, I'm not sure, but this prime one feels unbelievable.
Yes. Felt good. So 2 sets dumbbell shoulder press. Very happy with them. Like, I actually feel very full, I feel very pumped. One thing I sometimes struggle with when doing something like a dumbbell shoulder press is to essentially just stay on the shoulders and not just move the heavy weight from A to B, because it's so easy to lose control of what you're actually doing. I'm taking on board that as much as we're wanting to press as heavy as possible, it's very easy to forget that we're actually trying to stimulate the shoulders. So ensuring that we can remember that as much as possible is definitely vital, and I made sure that I've done that on both of them sets, which again, because we're travelling and that as well, we've got to take on board that we've still got to be pretty smart. But that's dumbbell shoulder press done. We're going to move to the flat upright chest press now, in which will be realistically the only kind of chest exercise we're going to do today, just purely because we're in Rotherham and I want to use it. Very happy with the machine press, dumbbell shoulder press. Now we'll move on to a chest press, and then that'll probably be all the presses done for one session. That is by far the nicest chest press on the planet. Like, I think even if I'm training legs, I would probably jump on this just because it feels so good. Over the top of the hand. Use these right. Use them fucking right. Yes. Good. Good. Come on then. Nice. Good.
Same on here, guys. Top and back offset, and then we'll move to all the isolation work, nice and easy. I'm not going to take you guys through it because it's pretty much the same. We're just going to do isolation work for the shoulders today, maybe a little bit of arms to finish, and that'll be it. So guys, we are done. UltraFlex Rotherham has been a fantastic trip out for the day. As you can see, I'm soaking wet. This is literally just from, of course, training, but the majority of this is from posing. I've done like near enough 2 or 3 rounds, and again, holding each pose for between 5 and 10 seconds just to get in that posing condition. But it's been a successful day, really successful session for both me and Sarah, so we've had a really good day. And again, we're just finishing off on some posing. This marks 11 weeks out, so I'm unsure what the camera footage is going to be like compared to what I've got on my phone. So what I'll do is, I'll pretty much do like I'll edit the video to put my pictures in as well, in case the camera footage is not the best, obviously, in this light. I'm not sure what it's like, but yeah, that is really going to be it. I need to get out of here now, get my rapid recovery into me, get my white potato, but I'm drenched in sweat. We've had a really good session, so I'm going to put my clothes back on, and I will just catch up with you guys when we get back out to the car. Oh, that is warm.
Oh.
I love it whenever my rapid recovery is warm. Two big fat scoops, unrivaled rapid recovery of course, and some roasting hot water to go along with it. I'm going to treat it as like a hot chocolate because it pretty much is that. Pretty bad advertising that in a USN shaker, but we got it for free, and it was the first shaker that came to my hand earlier this morning, so. To be fair, I think because I'm on prep and everything that's on my diet plan, pretty much I'm at the point now where it tastes unbelievable. So this warm rapid recovery actually is tasting quite nice, but I'm going to take this in now, and then I'll wait around maybe 20 to 30 minutes when we're back on the road, and of course then it'll be time for my white potato meal, which is just 80 grams chicken and 450 grams white potato. So I'll take that in, and then by the time my next meal comes we'll be back at home. But apart from that, I'm going to wrap this video up right here, guys. So of course I do hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, something random, something quite spontaneous here at UltraFlex Rotherham, but the gym is incredible. Nobody can say that it's not. It was just very fucking warm, but apart from that, I mean, I think in every gym right now it is absolutely boiling. But we had such a good session, and I'm actually going to be here in around 2 weeks again, but for like a weekend, so we're going to be actually training a few collabs coming up, so again, stay tuned for that. But apart from that, I hope that you guys, like I said, did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications, and drop loads of comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video.